Going on? What's going on? What's going on? How's everybody doing on this wonderful, wonderful night? God is good. We woke up this morning, thankful, and I just I want to put that out there in the atmosphere just now. You got to put that out there first before I start talking that talk about the Vikings. But now, listen, y'all, as a big time Minnesota Viking fan, I think we might have something pretty good when it comes to JJ McCarthy. And I'm starting to be concerned at the same time because it's the title of the video, the live stream. I think JJ McCarthy is a dog, but should Viking fans be concerned about his health? NFL talk. Now, my honest opinion is Minnesota Viking fans, they should be excited, but then again, they should definitely be concerned because let's keep it all the way real. I understand that before the end of the first half, they could have ran the ball. It was like 50 seconds left. I think they had like one timeout left. And we could have ran the ball and we could have went from there. What's going on, Frozen? Shout out to you, bro. We could have ran the ball and just went into halftime up by like 10 points. But this is my counter to that, right? We can't play JJ McCarthy thinking that the man's going to get hurt every time he's playing. You know what I mean? We can't be like, all right, well, we should have just ran the ball because we don't want JJ McCarthy to get hurt. Now, if you can't play scared to get hurt, because that's when you're going to get hurt, especially in one of the most physical sports. I understand we could have ran the ball, and definitely. I have two things. Well, questions. Yeah, put in the comments. Let me know, bro. Ask me anything. Now, if we would have ran the ball and wasted the time, we would have still probably been up by 10. But at the same time, though, y'all, why not get everything out of these last 3 games, right? This is the development of JJ McCarthy to see if the man can be healthy. That's for one. And for two, can he run this team? And maybe we might have to be in a situation where there's a minute left in the game where JJ McCarthy has to drive us down the field and get us a field goal or get us a touchdown. So that was a good little test right there. Like, listen, he was moving the ball down. Like, JJ McCarthy, in my opinion, prior to him getting hurt, he had a pretty darn good game. If it wasn't for our wide receivers dropping the passes, dropping touchdowns, and et cetera, he would have had statistically even a better game than he had, right? But it's like we're trying to develop this guy. We're trying to get him all the experience in the world. And even though our offensive line ain't the best, even though our offensive line has been hurt all season, you want to see what you got in JJ McCarthy. So let's see if he can go down the field. Let's see. We got 50 seconds left. Let's try to go up instead of 10 points. Let's go up by 13 points. Like, what's wrong with that? So I'm not going to blame the play call because of JJ McCarthy getting hurt. What I will say is injuries happen. And as a young quarterback, he's going to have to learn you got to observe the whole football field, bro. Before you snap that ball and after you snap that ball, you have to observe the whole entire football field, because what you don't want to do is just be, I'm going to look at this one receiver. I'm going to look on this one side. I'm going to look on the left side of the field, and I'm not going to pay attention to what's happening on the right side. And the right side is what happened. He got hit, didn't even know the guy was coming, didn't even know Brian Burns was coming before it was too late. And that's what happened. The injury happened. I think they saying that he injured his hand prior to that, but I don't know. Shout out the pit. Shout out to Frozen. He said, and Frozen said, so first, how do you feel about JJ being injured? Second, do you think you can make me a moderator? You know what, bro? I'm gonna if I see you in the chat a few more times, bro, I'm not saying I haven't seen you in the chat, but I have to make sure I have the right people as mods, because I do have some people that are watching my channel that want me to fail. Meaning there's people that would love to be a moderator to just make things just crazy in the chat. So it's not you. It's just I know there's people that watch me and would love to see me see my channel just fall apart. So if I see you in the chat for like plenty more times and I see you and it's consistent, bro, I got you. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, JJ McCarthy has to get the experience. He has to get the experience on that football field. And even though it was only 50 seconds left in that first half, give him all the experience that he can get, man. Give him every play, give him every second, every snap. He needs it because he missed his rookie season. He missed a lot of the season this season. So it's just like, why not? I understand that hindsight is 2020, but if you play not to get hurt, you're going to get hurt in the NFL. And as much as I think JJ McCarthy is a dog, availability is the best ability. You got to be you have to be able to be on that football field for us to have a good team. You have to. If you're the starting quarterback, you know the starting quarterback is the most important position in football. So that's just the truth. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Viking fans should be concerned, not because they think JJ McCarthy is a bust, but be concerned because he keeps getting hurt. I'm so over the whole notion that, oh well, that was play calling. I don't think it was play calling right there. I think it was just a bad play that happened, a bad thing that just happened. Because, like I said, give him the experience. It's 50 seconds left in the first half. Let's see if he can go down the field and get a last second field goal. What's going on, Grizzly? What's good? Bet, how do you feel that the Lions are most likely eliminated? You know, if the Lions lose against the Vikings Christmas Day, dang, that's gonna suck. And I have a video that I'm probably going to end up making, so I'm trying not to say too much about that. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Let me get this guy out the chat real quick. Got to get him out the chat. Yeah, got to get him out the chat. All right, so yep, got him out the chat. Okay. All right, so but yeah, it's just like in my opinion, right, is like we can't be scared to play our quarterback. Even if there was 10 seconds left, bro, and Kevin O'Connell wants to run a play, why are we so scared? We can't be scared of this man getting hurt, bro. We can't be scared. Like, scared money don't make no money. And I'm pretty sure a lot of other quarterbacks, veteran quarterbacks, or let's say, for instance, it could be Drake. Let's talk about his draft class. If it was Jaden Daniels, Drake May, Bo Nix, maybe even Michael Penix. If there was 50 seconds left in the first half, right? If there was 50 seconds left in the first half, I'm pretty sure they would, and they had a timeout left. I'm pretty sure they were. Hold on. My bad, yo. Hold on. Do y'all hear me? Give me a thumbs up if y'all hear me. Y'all hear me? I just want to make sure y'all can hear me real quick. Y'all can hear me? Thumbs up. Just want to make sure y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me? Yes? Okay, just making sure. Okay. So, like, we can't be scared to play our players, bro. Like, we can't do that. You can't hear me? I got more people saying you're true Grizzlies fans. Yeah, man. All right, you ain't. He said you ain't. But yeah, shout out to Joey. God bless to you. God bless everybody that's in the building. But listen, y'all. This is the situation that we're in as Viking fans. We should be concerned about JJ McCarthy's health. We should be concerned if this man can last the whole season. Because the one thing I don't want, right? The one thing I don't want is the Minnesota Vikings putting all their eggs in one basket. We go to 2026 and we don't have and JJ McCarthy gets hurt. And then we don't have a backup, and then we're looking screwed because we put all of our eggs in one basket, knowing that he's been hurt. He keeps getting hurt, and it sucks because I feel like he really has game. I really feel like JJ McCarthy can play. I really believe in what JJ McCarthy can do, but you gotta be on that football field. You gotta be available. You can't just play 3 games and then get hurt. You get what I'm saying? And it sucks because I really feel like this man can play. Shout out to TY in the building. Everybody that's in the building, make sure you Super Hawk smash that like button if you haven't already, and also hit that subscribe button. We are going live for every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. Shout out to each and every one of y'all that's in the building rocking with your boy. But listen, y'all. Viking fans, we got to keep it real because I be seeing people in the comments saying, "Oh, well, it's Kevin O'Connell's fault. We should have just knew. We shouldn't have ran a play." And yes, I know, like, was it Brian O'Neill that just let Brian Burns just pretty much strip sack him. Whether that happens, my issue is, if anything, it just sucks he got hurt, right? But it does happen. Your quarterback is eventually going to get hit. You can't be scared. You got to listen. He's a football player. We trying to win a game. We trying to get this man the more reps so we can have experience. So when we go into 2026, we know what we might have. You know what I mean? So we can't be scared if this man gets hurt. And 50 seconds is enough time to make a couple of plays and try to get a last-second field goal before halftime. It's more than enough time. Agree, Mike. Health is everything in sports. Availability is the best ability. You got to be available for your team. Because if you're not, guess what? We in a situation right now where we have Max Brosmer about to start, possibly. I don't really know. And I'm not saying that Max Brosmer can't be good, but listen, I want to see JJ McCarthy play. He's our first-round pick. He's our 10th overall pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, and he can't play more. How many games did JJ McCarthy play, y'all, in his career in the NFL? He missed his rookie season, right? He missed his rookie season. He missed, like, how many games this year? Let me just say real quick, because I know Viking fans, we're trying to make excuses. Oh, we should have never played. We should have never had him out there. Listen, bro, it's football. It's football. It's going to happen. Injuries happen, but he has to observe the football field. You can't play scared. You can't play scared. Well, oh, my quarterback's going to get hurt if we try to run the offense in the last 50 seconds. Well, we can't play scared. Right now, I'm so sick. Man, I'm disappointed. He needs to be healthy so he can gain his... Exactly. At some point, you have to move on, or he's got to stay healthy or get a good backup. Facts, Aiden. Facts, bro. Stupid to play JJ. Nah, it's not stupid to play JJ. Shout out to Gary in the building. My point is this, y'all. Why are we so scared when we're trying to get this man experience? He missed his whole rookie season. He missed like 5 games this season. We got 3 games left. I understand it's the end of the first half. But if you're telling me that we're scared to try to run our offense in the last 50 seconds, we got a timeout. We got 50 plus seconds to go. We 2 big first downs can get us in field goal range, and we can, instead of being up by 10 at halftime, we could be up by 13 at halftime. But we can't play scared and think that, oh, JJ McCarthy is going to get hurt if we try to run our offense in the last 50 seconds. Like, no. I understand that hindsight's 2020. It sucks because he got hurt. I understand Brian O'Neill. I don't know how they just missed Brian Burns, one of the best pass rushers in the NFL. I don't know how you didn't see number 0 right there. But on top of that, JJ McCarthy didn't look that way. JJ McCarthy looked at one side of the field. It was like it was going in slow motion. I was doing the live stream. It was going literally slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Moving slow motion for me. Listen, when I was watching the game, I was doing the play-by-play. I said, yo, throw the ball. I was like, throw the ball, JJ, throw the ball. And he didn't look that side at all, bro. It was like, bro, how are you so, like, why is your eyes just looking on this one side of the field? You got to observe the whole field as a professional quarterback. You got to observe the field prior to the snap. And then after the snap, you got to observe the field. But my whole thing is, listen, Viking fans, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. In my opinion, you can't be scared to play him in the last 50 seconds of the half and just run the ball or just kneel. We have 1 timeout left. We trying to get all the reps we could possibly get for JJ McCarthy to get some experience. That's what we're fighting for right now. For this man to have experience and be healthy. But if we're scared to play him because we think he's going to get hurt on every single play, then what are we doing here? Then we don't have our guy if we feel like he's going to get hurt every play. It sucks. Hindsight's 2020. It sucks that he got hurt, but it's his job as well to observe what's happening on the football field. He did not look on that side. He didn't look. He did not look. The Vikings need to get Burrow. That's a possibility, bro. What's good, bro? What's going on, everybody? What's going? Everybody that's in the building, make sure you Super Hulk smash that like button if you haven't already, and definitely hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We are going live for every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. And we're also going to be doing some primetime games. Even though I'm a Viking fan, I love football. I'm not going to do every primetime game, but I will be doing some primetime games. So even if the Vikings are not playing. Shout out to everybody. Health is wealth. Health is a very important factor for success in the NFL, bro. It is. 9 games. 9 games. So that's why we need all the reps we can get, but we can't be scared that he's going to get hurt, though. Like, we can't do that. How are we supposed to win a Super Bowl if this man can't play the last 50 seconds of a dang on half? The last 50 seconds, we can't play him because he's going to get hurt. No, we can't think like that. We got to think like, yo, we got 50 seconds. So say, for instance, we in a Super Bowl, right? Hypothetically speaking. Say the Vikings are going against the Bills in the Super Bowl. We down by a field goal. So what? We going to be scared to play him? If we down by a field goal, there's 50 seconds left, and we have to drive down the field. So what, we going to be scared to play JJ McCarthy? We going to be scared to play him? No, we going to want him to be on that field and win the game. It's the same dang on thing, bro. It's the end of the half. We just trying to get some reps under him, and we need to see if he can be able to do that. I want to be able to see if JJ McCarthy can make a couple of big throws and get us in field goal position before the end of the first half. I want to see that. But we can't play scared. Scared money don't make no money. Scared money don't make no money, y'all. No difference how Cam Ward played last week. Sure, Titans suck, but Ward gained experience. Exactly. You got to gain experience. JJ McCarthy is injury prone. He might be. The last 50-some years, I am still a fan. Yep, I love my Vikings, but we got to stop being scared of playing our quarterback in the last 50 seconds, bro. 50 seconds, that's enough time to get in field goal range, bro. 2 big plays. We had 1 or 2 timeouts, and that's good experience. That's what we want for JJ McCarthy. He needs experience. He missed his rookie year because of meniscus tear. He missed 5 games this year 6 games due to a high ankle sprain and a concussion. We can't be scared to play our starting quarterback when he needs experience. He needs reps. I understand it sucks that he got hurt. I understand it sucks that Brian O'Neill or whoever, was it Justin School or was it Brian O'Neill? One of the two just pretty much missed their assignment. But also, JJ McCarthy, as the starting quarterback of the Minnesota Vikings, did not look on that side. His whole, listen, this is what he did. He hiked the ball, and he just looked on the left side, bro. He just looked on the left side. So it was Brian O'Neill. So Brian O'Neill's the right tackle. So Brian O'Neill missed Brian Burns, and he didn't block him. But at the same time, JJ McCarthy has to observe the whole football field. And like I said, we cannot be scared of him getting hurt. We got it. We can't be like that, y'all. How are we going to get a Super Bowl if we can't play our quarterback for the last 50 seconds of a half, bro? That's just crazy. That's crazy talk, in my opinion. Respectfully speaking, for all the Viking fans that is blaming Kevin O'Connell for this. I don't think this is a Kevin O'Connell thing. I think this is honestly, it sucks that he got hurt. It sucks that Brian O'Neill missed his assignment, but this is not on Kevin O'Connell. This is on a sucky situation that just happened. He got hurt, and and JJ McCarthy did not see it coming. He has to observe the football field. Because I promise you, if it was any of these other top quarterbacks and they got 50 seconds and they got a timeout, they trying to get experience or whatever. They just trying to win the game. They're going to use that 50 seconds. They're going to try to get at least 1 or 2 first downs to see how much time they have. And they got a timeout. A minute or 50 seconds is enough time to get something done, bro. It really is. A couple of big plays, you're in field goal range, bro. You're in field goal range. Baker is the opposite of 9. Baker plays hurt when he needs to be healing, and 9 plays when he's actually healthy. Yes, like the ankle sprain earlier this season. Facts. Yeah, I believe Baker. I'm a big Baker Mayfield guy. He was in the MVP conversation earlier in the season. I just think his whole team just got hurt, and that's why the Bucks are in a tough situation right now. And the thing, and I'm pretty sure 9 plays through injuries as well. I'm pretty sure he's not 100% healthy. After week 1 in the NFL, nobody's 100%. Nobody in the NFL, unless you're a bench warmer, is 100% healthy after week 1. I mean, I didn't play professional football. I did play football before, and I wasn't 100% healthy after week 1. I'll tell you that right now. So it's hard to stay healthy, but you are going to have to play through some things, but some things you just can't play through. But like this right here was just it's just unfortunate. I can't blame Kevin O'Connell for this. Bro, my Packers guilty on Saturday. JJ McCarthy needs reps. Let's see if he can. Exactly, Joseph. That's all I'm saying. People are saying that, oh, we should have just kneeled the ball. Why? When he needs experience. 50 seconds is enough time to get in field goal range. I forgot where we was at on the field, but regardless, 2 big plays. You got Justin Jefferson. You got Jordan Addison. You have TJ Hockenson. You listen, bro. Like most of your offensive line is healthy, even though Brian O'Neill missed that assignment on that play. Most of the offensive line is healthy right now. The center's out, and never mind. I'm tripping. So the center's out, Ryan Kelly and Christian Darrisaw. So I'm tripping. Joseph, the Packers only need 1 game. Yep, make the playoffs. Still though, the fumble, the onside kick, the fumble. Yeah, oh my goodness, I can't believe the Bears won that, bro. The Pack, that was a good game though. It's all good here in Eagles land. We are looking to repeat our 3rd Super Bowl in years. Yeah, you're welcome to come. Don't do that to me, brother. Don't do that to me, brother. Shout out to you, bro. He said we need to come down and help. we all need God. We all need God, bro. Vibes. Who are your best 5 players this year? Pick 1 MVP. Woo! Gary, that's a good question. I'm going to go. Hey, listen. It's all going to be on defense probably, bro. I'm going to keep it all the way real. I'm going all defense. Can I go coach as well, bro? I got to go Brian Flores. I got to go coach because Brian Flores has been doing an amazing job on for the defensive coordinator for the Vikings. I got to go Andrew Van Ginkel. I got to go Eric Wilson. I got to go Jalen Redmond. I got to go Blake Cashman. I got to go Harrison Smith. I just, you know what I mean? Yeah. I think that's where I will go up here. I feel like I'm missing somebody important. I want to say Isaiah Rodgers early on was pretty darn good for us as well. But yeah, Gary, good question. Sam Darnold need to be on the list. Nah. Are you yo, what's going on, Holden? Are you play by playing the game tonight? I might be doing the game tonight. Burrow is the most injured quarterback, but yeah, let's give up multiple firsts. You know, the only difference, hold on real quick, y'all. The only difference, and I get it, Sarah, because I'm concerned about injuries as well with Joe Burrow. I say the same thing about Joe Burrow. Like it's a big risk, but the only difference is you know that Joe Burrow is one of the best quarterbacks in the game. But like you said, he's injury prone. Let's keep it real. He's injury prone. So if you give up multiple first round picks and say a disaster happens and he gets hurt, you set your franchise back because he gets hurt again. But we know how good he is. That's the thing. Like that is why it's so like tempting to make a trade. I'm pretty sure the Vikings are thinking about it because he's such a good quarterback when he's healthy. He's a top 5 quarterback when healthy. So it's like if you can get a Joe Burrow, they like, all right, Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, and we have a chance, right? That's what they're thinking. But like I said, it's a big risk if you give up multiple first round picks and you give up players. It's like he's an accomplished player though. He went to the Super Bowl. I know it's probably, I think that was just the 1 year they had a good run where they went to the Super Bowl and he won playoff games. But he went to the Super Bowl. He didn't win it, but he went to the Super Bowl. And when he is healthy, he puts up crazy numbers. But like I said, the big if is the problem we have. But he's accomplished. Unfortunately, JJ McCarthy, he's kind of, I don't want to say he's injury prone because I'm trying not to put that label on him, but he keeps getting hurt and he's not accomplished yet. So you got a quarterback that's already accomplished, already made it to the Pro Bowl, comeback player of the year award, one of the top quarterbacks in the game right now, when healthy. And then that's why there's so much speculation. it's a very hard choice. I think it's a hard choice, but it's going to be an easier choice if the Vikings was to do it, because if JJ McCarthy cannot get more experience by getting more reps and playing more games because he keeps getting hurt, the Vikings are going to end up making a trade. I'm not going to say they're going to make a big trade for him. I think that's like the top dog that you would try to go get, and I don't know if the Vikings are willing to make that risk. But I do see them making a trade for like a lower level, maybe a Mac Jones. I know people talking about Kyler Murray. I don't believe in the Kyler Murray talk. I don't believe in the Tua talk. I just don't believe in it. I think Mac Jones will probably be the top dog, or probably maybe Justin Herbert. I don't know if the Chargers will let him go. But if you was to trade for Justin Herbert, you're giving up JJ McCarthy. And I know for a fact, I think JJ McCarthy is actually a good quarterback. I mean, he could be a good quarterback. He has the potential to be a good quarterback. I think Jim will make this dude look really good. I think he could be good. He looks good with the Vikings half of the time as well. If the play calling was simplified a lot earlier in the season, I think JJ McCarthy's numbers will be so much better than what it is right now. And if the wide receivers would catch the freaking ball, then JJ McCarthy's numbers will look so much better. If her offensive line was healthy for the whole season, I think JJ McCarthy will look a whole lot better. But at the end of the day, it just sucks, man. This is a sucky situation because he missed his whole rookie season, and in this season he's probably gonna miss more than half the games this season, right? Or pretty much half the games this season. So it just sucks because you want to see this man shine. I want to see him shine. I believe JJ McCarthy is really good. I don't want to say really good because I know he hasn't. I don't want to put that on him yet, but I will say I like JJ McCarthy. I love his potential. I think there's a dog. I think he has that dog mentality. I love his swag. I love the way he plays. I love that I feel like he has that it factor. And I'm not willing to give up on JJ McCarthy. But just because I'm not willing to give up on JJ McCarthy, we don't know what Kevin O'Connell's thinking. We don't know what the owners are thinking, and we definitely don't know what Crazy's thinking. And we don't know. We don't know. It's just speculation about all these trade rumors. But I like JJ. The issue is we have an issue though, because his health is a concerning manner right now. Like it sucks because when he rushed to get that touchdown, and like he rushed to the right side, he jumped over Aaron Jones because Aaron Jones fell because he was blocking the one defensive back, or was it a linebacker? And then he dove into the end zone, and then he did the gritty in the end zone. I was hyped. I was so hyped. The issue that we have is he gets hurt right before halftime. And people are honestly saying that it's Kevin O'Connell's fault because we should have just kneeled the ball when you want to get him all the reps in the world. It's 50 seconds left in a timeout. Try to see if you can get a couple of first downs and get another field goal. I understand hindsight's 2020, and you're like, oh, well, he wouldn't be hurt if we would have. But you can't be scared to play football. You can't be scared to get hurt because that's how you're going to get hurt. And I'm pretty sure JJ McCarthy ain't thinking like that. I'm pretty sure Kevin O'Connell ain't thinking like that. They thinking, look, we get 2 first downs before halftime. We can get a field goal before halftime and be up by like 13 points or something. That's what they was thinking. It just sucks because Brian O'Neill missed his assignment. And of course, my boy JJ McCarthy, he got to take accountability, bro. He has to take accountability. He did not look on the right side. He literally looked on the middle and the left. He did not look on the right. And Brian Burns, number 0, was right there. I was yelling at the screen like I was yelling at JJ. I was like, yo, throw the ball, JJ. Throw the ball away. Man, that was some bogus. That was bogus, bro. The Vikings haven't been in Super Bowl since 1977. But Burrow is a winner. Vikings O-line is better than Cincy. Can't win if you can't be on the field. That's true, Sarah. And I'm trying to look. I'm trying to hold like, because I'm trying to not put too much pressure on the young man and just be like, oh, I think he's going to be a very, very good quarterback. I'm trying not to say that, but I really do feel like he can be a decent / good quarterback if he can be on the football field. It just sucks because it's just like, I don't know what's going on. I don't even know when he tore his meniscus against the Raiders. I didn't even know the man tore his meniscus against the Raiders last season. I mean, his rookie season, right? And then this season, it's like, man, the high ankle sprain, the concussion, Now the hand, it's like, my goodness, bro. I want to see this man shine so like I want him to do good, because if he does good, we gonna do good. And it's just like, dang, bro. I see the potential there. But like you said, we can't win if he ain't on the field. Vibes. Yeah, what's going on, Angel? Come on, Vikings. JJ is injured. Oh, don't say it. Don't say it, Sarah. Don't say he's injury prone. Don't say it. I'm trying not to say those words. JJ is injury prone, so trade for the most injury prone. Okay, you're being sarcastic with that. Yeah, that makes so much sense. Yeah, I get it. I get it. We can't be scared to play him. He has to play. Mikey, the Giants will be back. You got lucky with that game, but you won't be lucky next time. Oh, come on, bro. Stop the cap, my brother. But shout out to everybody that's in the building. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, and also hit the subscribe button. We are going live for every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. Sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. JJ Future, first baller Hall of Fame, just need to trade him to Detroit. No, we ain't doing all that. I think JJ McCarthy is gonna be good, man. I really do. He just got to be healthy, bro. Chris Frill in the building. Yo, the Grizzlies fan, wanna know. Y'all sound like hypocrites, yeah. Yeah, when the Packers hit the skull dance on the Vikings. Nah, we ain't gonna talk about that. I support you and your channel. I'm okay. Yeah, that's what's up, man. Okay, yeah. Shout out to everybody in the building. It was funny to watch. You don't have to learn, but yeah, I look at it like this. I just feel like we definitely need to get somebody in the building that's the second string quarterback that's decent. Because what I don't want is the same thing that happened like last offseason. Like, all right, so we had Sam Howell, and then we didn't think he was good in preseason, and guess what? We let him go, right? And then we signed Carson Wentz last minute. So we got to make sure we have a backup, bro. For real. We got to make sure we have a backup. By the end of this season, we need a backup. What's going on, Frogs? What's good, bro? Heavy hitter, what's good, brother? They need to let these young quarterbacks work with Gruden. Yo, man. Your mic, yo, it's been, Niner game. Hey, listen, bro. I know the Niners play tonight. I might go live for that game. Neither did the Giants. They are no surprise. McCarthy hurt again. Listen. I just hope he doesn't get hurt again, man. After this, and once he comes back, I hope that he stays healthy, bro. But what I will say is, you can't be scared to play your quarterback, bro. We got people saying, "Oh, we should have never played him for the last 50 seconds of the game." You gotta play him to get more reps. There's enough time to get a field goal. We had a timeout. 50 seconds is enough time if you make a couple of big plays, bro. A couple of big throws, you could be in field goal range, bro. And people are so scared to play JJ. Like, it's like, bro, how are we going to win a Super Bowl if we scared to play our quarterback? It's 50 seconds left. If the game was on the line and we was in the playoffs, well, we not going to play him? We're not going to play him if it's the last 50 seconds in the game? Like, come on. Like, before half, if it was a playoff game and we have a timeout left and we're down by a field goal, let's try to tie it up. Let's try to tie it up before halftime. You can't be going into the games being scared to play your quarterback. But I understand, bro. But it's just like Aaron Jones, nice guy, should let him go. I like Aaron Jones. Seems like they have JJ reading only half the field. Bro, he did not look on the right side of the field, bro. And this is why I be trying to tell Viking fans, like, I understand that you want to blame Kevin O'Connell for that injury. But I feel like it's like you got to let the man play football, bro. He didn't read the right side of the field and didn't see Brian Burns right there. One of the best pass rushers in the NFL, number 0, running. He's like running right towards you. He didn't look. And Brian O'Neill missed his assignment as well. But it's like, what do you want? Like, we have to get him more reps. You got to get him more reps. You got to get him more reps. I just don't understand, like, why people feel like we should have just punted, like, we should have just kneeled. Like, he could have got hurt anytime. He could have got hurt any time. He can get hurt any day, any game. Like, we can't think like that, though. We can't be like, oh, if JJ McCarthy plays, say we're blowing out a team. Okay, that's different. Say we're blowing a team out by like 40 points or something. Okay, yeah, okay, take him out the game by then. But if it's a game that you're up by 10 and you trying to go up a little bit more, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with you trying to score a field goal in the last 50 seconds, bro. What did the win mean? What did that win mean, Mike? Well, if you really want to think about it, I don't even know. I don't even know because what happened is JJ McCarthy, got hurt. JJ McCarthy got hurt. So it sucks. JJ McCarthy got hurt. So it doesn't really mean as much because he got hurt. JJ needs to start the celery juice. So you feel like seeing this kid get. So you feel good seeing this kid get hurt? Why would you say that? That doesn't even make any sense. Why would I feel good about seeing someone get hurt? I don't. What are you talking about? Why would you say that? I'm confused. I would like to see you out there trying to do that. What are you talking about? I'm so confused, TY. You said, so you feel good seeing this kid get hurt? Why? How does that make any sense? Why would I feel good about seeing a player get hurt? When did I ever say that I want my quarterback to get hurt? What are you talking about? That doesn't even make sense. Why would I want a player to get hurt? Make that make sense for me, please, in the comments. I'm trying to figure out where you coming from. Because when you say so you feel good seeing this kid get hurt, what does that mean? And then you said, I would like to see you out there. What does that mean? Why do you want to see me out there? What are you talking about? He's a very core. What? So who's your quarterback? What? Okay. What Vikings sending over for Mac? I don't know, man. I'm upset because I really like JJ. Mike, he didn't need to be out there. He's the starting quarterback. How does he not need to be out there? That doesn't make any sense. We're trying to get him reps. There's 50 seconds left in the half. And we're trying to we're trying to get him reps. He missed so many games. He missed his rookie season. So you're telling me that he shouldn't play because you're scared that he's going to get hurt. That's what you're saying. Is that what you're saying? He shouldn't play football. So just say he just shouldn't play football then. Because if you're scared of playing for 50 seconds before the halftime, just don't play him. Just don't play him at all. If that's what you're saying. But I never once said that I want my quarterback to get hurt. That makes no sense. I would never say out my mouth that I want a player to get hurt. That's not even my character. That's never been my character. I would never want a person to get hurt in a game or in general. That's not even my character. I would never think like that. So I don't know where you're getting that from. I would never say that. I would never want someone to get hurt. But just because I want him to get reps and get more experience, I want him to get hurt. How does that make sense? Your season is over, Mike. Yeah, but you still can get reps. You can still get reps. You can still get reps. There's nothing wrong with getting reps. He missed his rookie season. He missed games this season. So what you're saying is you're just scared to play. Scared money don't make no money. You can't live in fear. You can't live in fear. I hope that's not how that's how you think in general. You can't live in fear. You can't be scared of just playing the game of football that you love because you think you're going to get scared. There's 50 seconds left in the first half, and he needs more reps. He needs more experience. And if you're thinking, oh, I don't want to play him for 50 seconds because he's going to get hurt, that's just a weird way to. I guess you're entitled to your own opinion, but scare money don't make no money. Scare money don't make no money. You can't be scared of everything in life. You can't be scared of everything in life. So who's your quarterback for the next two games? It would. I don't know. We'll see if JJ's healthy enough, but you can't be. We'll see. It's probably gonna be Max Brosmer. I've been 50-50 with McCarthy, yet very much hopeful he work out, but best ability is availability. Yes, best ability. That's how you say it. Best ability is availability. That's what it is. Best ability is availability. Yes. And I'm here out on this kid. Yes. Best ability is availability. And the problem is, like people are blaming Kevin O'Connell for his play calling, but I don't think it's his play calling. I think it's more of it's just the luck, bro. It's just, I don't want to say luck. It's just it happens. Injuries happen, but JJ McCarthy, as a professional quarterback, has to observe what's happening around him. He can't just look at one side of the field and just be oblivious to the other side of the field. You know what I mean? Like he literally looked on the left side and did not look on the right. And Brian Burns is right there. He's right there, one of the best pass rushers. That as a quarterback, you have to know where the best players are on the football field, on the opposing team. You got to know where the best corners are, the best safeties are, the best pass rushers, the best defensive. You got to know what you're looking at, bro. That's part of being a quarterback. You can't just be like, all right, well, I'm going to just look on the left side of the field and I'm just going to hope the right side, nothing is happening. And that's where he went wrong. That's where he went wrong. What's up, DFJ Hoops? Yeah, he's an Eagle emoji. Yeah, the Eagles in the playoffs, man. The Eagles got a chance. I tell you that. Defense wins championships. Y'all got one of the best defenses in the game. But we shall see what happens, my brother. Shout out to you. Salute to you. God bless to you and your family. I think McCarthy is made of glass. Yo, people are saying that. It just sucks, man, because I really believe in what this kid is capable of. I really believe that this kid could do some great things. It's just the unfortunate truth that JJ McCarthy keeps getting hurt. He keeps getting hurt. And it's the unfortunate truth. Mike, he is a rookie. What is your point? What's that mean? What's your point? You gotta explain more than that. I don't know what you mean by that. He's a rookie, but he needs reps. He missed his rookie season. He missed games this season. What does him being a rookie have to do with him getting reps and getting experience? Can you explain that? Because I don't understand what you're saying. Because one point you're telling me I hope he gets injured, which that is crazy. And then another thing you're telling me he's a rookie. So he needs reps. What are you saying? What are you saying? He's what's going on? He said 5-3-2. It was a hot route. Apparently, like Anthony Richardson in the precinct. Yeah, man. I just feel like I think people are overthinking this whole situation with JJ McCarthy. I think people are overthinking. Listen, I believe in JJ McCarthy. I believe that the man can be a good quarterback, but he also has to he's part of the reason why he got hit as well. This wasn't just all on Brian O'Neill. This wasn't just all on a play call. This was him not observing the whole football field when he snapped the ball. He didn't observe the football field. Brian Burns was like, we just rushed him, and Brian O'Neill missed his assignment. And literally, JJ McCarthy didn't look on that side of the field. How can you blame Kevin O'Connell for that? And it just sucks. Like, he's a quarterback that I believe in his ability. I believe he can be good. But at the same time, it's like, oh, you got to look at the whole field. You are the starting quarterback. You are the starting quarterback. You are the starting quarterback, and you looked at just the left side of the field. You snapped the ball and just was a blip, like just didn't care about the other side of the field. Whether three people are blitzing you on the right side, you didn't even look. It was just Brian Burns rushing, and Brian O'Neill didn't. I don't know what Brian O'Neill was doing. He missed his assignment, but it's like even if Brian O'Neill misses the assignment, JJ McCarthy should be able to observe the whole field and just throw the ball away. He could have literally threw the ball away. Sanders did the same thing. Bo Nix did the same thing. What are you talking about? I don't even know what you're saying. What you mean about Sanders did the same thing? Get hurt? I'm confused. Bo Nix got hurt? I don't remember Sanders getting hurt. I don't remember Bo Nix getting hurt. I don't know what you're saying. Respectfully speaking, I don't even know what you're saying right now. I'm confused. I'm still stuck on the part you said. What you said? You said so you feel good seeing this kid get hurt. I'm still stuck on that part. I don't know what you're talking about right now. I would never want my quarterback to get hurt. I would never want any player, even from the opposing team, to get hurt. That's not my type of character. I'm still stuck on that part. His contract doesn't say he is a rookie. He's in his second year. Facts. He don't. I try not to explain all that. I don't even want to get into all that because people going like, oh, well, this technically is rookie year because he never played last year. But technically it isn't his rookie year. It's his second year. And yeah, he's going to go into his third year on a 4-year deal. Time is ticking. Yeah, with a 5th-year option possibly. What's going on, everybody? Mike should be the offensive coordinator. Man, if I was the offensive coordinator, man, I'd be running the offense just like Kevin O'Connell's running it right now. Earlier in the season, I didn't like the way Kevin O'Connell was running the offense, but I think right now he's been running the offense really good, and I respect what he's doing right now. I think that he's doing wonderful right now as the play caller for the Minnesota Vikings. But let me say this again. The best ability is availability, right? And that's a concern that we have as Viking fans about JJ McCarthy. There's not one time that I said out of my mouth that I want JJ McCarthy to get hurt. I don't know what you're talking about, TY, but that's weird. Weird vibes. I would never want any player to ever get hurt in the sport of football, let alone my quarterback. Number 2, what I will say is this. You cannot be scared to play your quarterback when you want him to get reps and experience. You cannot be scared to play your quarterback when you have 50 seconds left in the half. You have 1 or 2 timeouts, 2 big plays. You have Justin Jefferson, one of the best wide receivers in the game. You have Jordan Addison, Speedy Naylor, TJ Hawkinson. You got some time to make a couple of big plays and possibly kick a long field goal for Will Riker, one of the best field goal kickers in the NFL. And instead of being up by 10, you could be up by 13. There's nothing wrong with that. What happened is hindsight's 2020. JJ did not look on the right side of the field. He looked on the left. He hiked the ball, looked on the left, did not see Brian Burns rushing him. And what happened? He got sacked, strip sacked, and fumble recovery for a touchdown. But that's not on play calling. That is on, of course, Brian O'Neill missing his assignment. And also, JJ McCarthy not reading the whole field. He looked on the left and in the middle. He didn't look on the right. You got to look at all the parts of the field prior to the snap and after you snap the ball. You can't just look on one side because you never know what could be happening. The blitz could be coming over here or something could be happening over here. You can't do that. It's a learning experience, and I think he'll learn from that. But as a Viking fan, we're not going to play scared. Let's not play scared. We can't play scared to play our quarterback in the last 50 seconds when we know he needs reps. We know he needs experience. That's just my opinion. And on top of that, I want JJ McCarthy to shut up all the doubters that's saying that he's not a good quarterback. I want him to shut up all the doubters that's saying that he's a bust. I want him to prove the world wrong. I am cheering for JJ McCarthy to be the best quarterback he can be. But the problem is the best ability is a what? Availability. You got to be on that football field. Fine, I'm an Eagles fan, so I see why. I think Bo and Sanders did the same as McCarthy and Richardson missing and knowing it was a hot rod. Okay, I got you. You talking about that? Okay. Should have kept Sam Darnold. Stupid mistake. Yeah, I mean, people saying that hindsight 2020, but I think JJ McCarthy could be a good quarterback. It's just he got to be healthy. What What do you think about Keyshawn Nixon running full speed into DJ Moore? Oh my gosh, I seen that. Yeah, spine and causing DJ to collapse on the field, screaming and moving in pain, then being able to return. You think Keyshawn should? Man, been a. You know what? I gotta look at that play again. There's a couple of plays. Even the play when I was watching the Packers and Bears when Jordan Love got hit, it was like a bang bang play. He got hit in the helmet, got knocked out the game. He didn't play the whole second half, I believe. What I would say is this, man, that the whole helmet to helmet is so tricky. Some of these plays are just bang bang plays, and you just like, dang, how can a defender really like tackle nowadays? Because you can't go too low, you can't go too high. It's like when you have a quarterback that's moving and you're moving, and when you go for the tackle and you're diving at him trying to get him on the ground, what if he moves his head the wrong way and hits you in the head? Like, what if it's the offensive player that moves his head? Say you have your head to the left and he moves his head to the left and you accidentally hit his head, but you already, prior to you making the tackle, his head was up straight, and then when you tackle him, right when you're tackling, he moves to the left real quick, and you go and you hit helmet to helmet. I know some defensive players, they do make mistakes. Some defensive players are just, they probably do it on purpose. I'm not saying all of them. But it's so hard to be a defensive player right now, man. Like, it's really hard to play defense, man. And I feel bad because I think it's starting to, I don't want to say it's starting to mess up football, but it's like the quarterbacks can't be touched. And I understand that the quarterback is the most important position in the game of football. But my goodness, man. So say, for instance, a defensive player grabs onto a quarterback. He's about to sack him, and then he breaks the tackle. You want him to blow the whistle because you don't want to throw him on the ground. You don't want to throw him on the ground. Then if you throw him on the ground, what's going to happen? Penalty. Roughing the passer. So it's like, I don't know what defenders are going to do when it comes to hitting the quarterback, or of course, like, I don't know what they're going to do, bro. I think there needs to be some rule changes. I'm not saying make it two-hand touch when it comes to the quarterbacks, but my goodness, bro. If you watch some of these games, this last week specifically, bro, flags every single play, bro. Every single play. But it's like a bang-bang play. Like I said, if a quarterback moves his head to the left last minute and you're already got your head to the left, how is it your fault as a defender? Can somebody put that in the comments? How is it your fault as a defender? I understand if it's like at the quarterback's head and you see it and you're going straight and you don't move your head in a certain direction and you go head-to-head contact, okay, flag. But it's not always the defender's fault, though. I'm trying to stick up for the defenders because the defenders don't get the benefit of the doubt. It's always the offense that gets the benefit of the doubt. So I'm just saying. And when it comes down to it, some dudes need to be ejected. So to answer your question, TB, yes. He probably could have got ejected for that. I'm done with it. I'm not. Gaming lead on where they get weird at. I was told, yeah. TY, you say you're fine. Your Eagles are not going to the NFC Championship game. Easy for you to be a. What are you talking about? Yeah. I don't know what TY talking about. TY just talking right now. Go Birds. Yeah. Oh, honestly, yeah. The Birds look good, though. Birds look good. Everybody that's in the building, make sure you hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button. Also hit that subscribe button. We are going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And whether you a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. We are going live for every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And I also will be going live for a lot of primetime games. Not all of them, but some. I might be going live for the 49ers game tonight. Maybe. I might miss a little bit because I'm live right now talking to y'all, vibing with y'all. But I am going to start going live for primetime games. Not all of them, but I will go live for some of them because I have another YouTube channel where I cover basketball. I cover my Sixers. So it's going to be very hard for me to do all the primetime games, especially since a lot of the primetime games are probably going to be at the same time my Sixers play. So, but shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. Salute to each and every one of y'all. Appreciate y'all for all y'all support. And yeah. Yes, shout out to Christopher. Yeah, hit the like button. Thank you so much. I'm not a Vikings fan, but last year, I don't know if it was just the quarterback that brought them to. Yeah, it was a combination of defense and our quarterback, Sam Darnold. What's going on? what's going on is I feel like people are blaming Kevin O'Connell for the injury of JJ McCarthy, where I look at it like this. This is how I look at it, Bob. We want JJ McCarthy to get experience. He missed his rookie season. He missed time this season due to a high ankle sprain and a concussion. We want him to have all the reps he can get. You cannot play scared on the football field. Once you start playing scared on the football field, guess what's going to happen? You're going to get hurt. You can't play scared to get hurt, or you're going to get hurt on the football field. This is one of the most physical sports. Now, prior to the end of the first half, JJ McCarthy got hurt. It sucks, I will admit. But the play caller, it was not on Kevin O'Connell, because I look at it like this. You got 50 seconds left. You got 50 seconds left before halftime. You have at least one timeout. You want your quarterback to get experience, because this will be a good, maybe he can get a couple of big plays. And it's good to get experience in this situation, because you might be in a situation like this another time in his career where it's 50 seconds left. You got one timeout. Let's see if you can make a couple of big plays and get in field goal range. You might need a field goal to tie the game up, or you might need a field goal to get a game-winning field goal. So if you got 50 seconds left, you need more reps for your quarterback. Why not? Why not get more reps for your quarterback? Why not? Right? That's how I look at it. But people were like, oh, and listen, I understand. Brian O'Neill missed his assignment. Brian O'Neill he missed his assignment blocking one of the best pass rushers in the game, Brian Burns. But at the same time, JJ McCarthy did not observe the whole football field. He didn't even see it happening. He didn't even see Brian Burns, number 0, rushing him, bro. He didn't look on the right side. He didn't look at the right side at all. He looked at the left and in the middle of the field. His eyes were stuck on the left side. He did not look on the right. And even if Brian O'Neill's missed his assignment, his job as the starting quarterback is to observe the whole football field prior to the snap and after the snap, and then go from there, because he could have threw the ball away. But the problem is he didn't observe the whole football field. And then now, since he got hurt, it's all Kevin O'Connell's fault. Listen, it's not his fault, bro. You can't play scared. You can't be scared to play your quarterback because you're scared that he's going to get hurt. If he can't play for 50 seconds, then we have an issue. We have an issue. Chris, most of them already. No, TB. It's just promotion. It's just promotion. Some people come in the chat that are new to the channel, and it's all about promoting. I say the same thing over and over again because there's always new people that come on the live stream. So that's my brother that just helps out, post, hit the like button and all that, because there's people that come in the chat that don't know about the channel, and it's promoting. That's what mods most of the time do. They'll put, make sure you hit the like button, because some people don't hit the like button. They'll watch, but don't hit the like button. When you hit the like button, it puts it out there in the algorithm for more people to come into the YouTube stream. Same with when Chris Farrell says subscribe to the YouTube family. Some people might subscribe or they might not subscribe, but it's good to put that out there because it's promoting the channel. So if you already hit the like button, if you already hit the subscribe button, the message is not necessarily for you. It's for people that hasn't hit the like button and hasn't hit the subscribe button. So that's why Chris Farrell says that. I can name like 10 NFC teams better than the Eagles. I hate to say it. JJ is improving, but Vikings need a veteran quarterback to team. Yes, I agree with that. I agree. I think JJ McCarthy is actually a pretty decent quarterback. I just feel like he needs to be healthy. That's my only issue. But let me just say this real quick. Everybody that's in the building, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We are going live for every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, and I truly feel that way. I primarily cover the Vikings on this channel, but it's okay if you are not a Viking fan and you ask me a question about your team. I would try to to answer your question about your team. And also, I will also be doing primetime games, meaning like Thursday night or whatever games that are on even when the Vikings are not playing. But I'm not going to be doing every primetime game. Like I might end up doing this 49ers game tonight, so I might have to get off this live stream soon. So I might miss the start of the 49ers game, but I might go live. We'll see. JJ McCarthy needs to stop diving. He's going to get concussed again and again. Yeah, man. Is anyone new who? Yeah, Chris Rose explained. Thank you for explaining that. He got a hit. So, yeah. Skull. What's going on, Vikings news today? What's good, bro? JJ could end up like Bruce Young, seeming like a bust for years before playing well. Too early to tell. Bryce Young. Honestly, I don't even think he's a bust. I think JJ McCarthy is playing pretty darn good, in my honest opinion. I think JJ McCarthy's not getting probably the respect that he deserves, to be honest with you. I feel like JJ McCarthy is actually a decent quarterback. The problem is he gets hurt. That is the issue. I don't think it's the talent. And maybe I'm wrong, but for what my eyes are telling me is JJ McCarthy can make every throw. He's super athletic. The issue is he keeps getting hurt. He keeps getting hurt. That's the issue. And on top of that, our wide receivers keep dropping passes. Jordan Addison dropped a perfect pass from JJ McCarthy, and it was in his breadbasket. He just dropped it, bro, in the end zone. Numerous drop passes from Jalen Naylor yesterday. The one interception was on Jalen Naylor. It was not on JJ McCarthy. It hit Jalen Naylor in the hands and it popped up in the air and it was intercepted. That was not on JJ McCarthy. That was on Jalen Naylor not being able to catch the ball because he has butterfingers all of a sudden. I don't know what's going on with that. Can't play scared, but can't play stupid either. They talk. Yeah, can't play stupid, but I feel like it's not. I feel like it wasn't stupid that the run JJ McCarthy out there to try to get a last second field goal, because it's like you want more reps and he has to observe the football field. That could have happened anytime, bro. It could have happened in the first minute of the game. Then what people going to say? Well, we can't play him for the whole game. Like that could have happened any time in the game. It's just because it happened in the last it happened in the last 50 seconds, it's more critical because it's like, oh, why would you run the offense like that? Why would you run that offense? It's because we want to try to get a last second field goal. That's pretty much what it was, to get more reps, get more experience. But it's just like, it just sucks, man, because now there's going to be all these look, I'm hard on Kevin O'Connell. I'm hard on Kevin O'Connell because I feel like he simplified the offense way too late. He did it in week 14 when he should have done it probably week 3 or something. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Sam Darnold's stats went down compared to playing on the same day versus the Rams last year, but Sam is a great quarterback. Seahawks need to improve. He's not performing MVP yet, if that makes sense. Yeah, I think Sam Darnold's having a decent season, though. I think he's having a decent season. And the reason why I think he's having a great season, I seen the game. It was the Seahawks versus the Rams. He threw for 2 interceptions, but when it counted the most, Sam Darnold got his team down the field and got touchdowns when they needed to get a touchdown. When the game was on the line, Sam Darnold put his team on his back and got the much needed made the plays that got them the dub. So, and that's why they have the best record in the whole NFC, and he's one of the biggest reasons why. Yes, their defense is good. Yes, they have some offensive players that are dogs. But I'm going to tell you right now, the Seahawks would not be in this situation if Sam Darnold was not their starting quarterback right now. Sam Darnold was playing, and this is coming from a Viking fan, and listen, Sam Darnold's playing good. What's the status on JJ McCarthy? You know what? Let's look it up right now. Let's look it up right now, live. We're going to look it up right now. They probably don't got nothing out, to be honest with you. We're going to see, though. Let's look it up. Because I'm hoping JJ McCarthy's good, man. I really am. Because I want to see him play the rest of the season and go from there. All right, so let's see. JJ McCarthy, Jordan Mason listed as, they're listed as out of practice Monday. So they're listed as out on practice. I'm trying to figure out, Jordan 8 Vikings Monday injury. I'm trying to get some information. I'm trying to figure out something, y'all. I'm trying to look and see what's out here. So don't mind me looking it up. He didn't practice today, by the way, just to let y'all know. All right, so the Vikings face an uphill climb to get healthy ahead of Thursday Christmas game against the Detroit Lions. While the Vikings didn't officially practice on Monday, 5 key players were estimated to miss the session if the team did practice. JJ McCarthy, right hand, suffered a hand near the end of the first half. Sunday, there's nothing. Let's see. A day later, as McCarthy undergoes an MRI to judge the severity of the injury, he was listed as did not participate Monday. If McCarthy is unable to recover, I'm trying to figure out what's the results of the MRI. Let me look up. Let me be more specific and look up the results of the MRI. Because that's what I need to know. Like, they give me all this other stuff. I don't care about none of that. Minnesota Vikings, JJ McCarthy, initial x-rays on his injured right hand were negative, showing no broken bones, but the team was concerned about potential ligament damage, prompting further MRI testing, with reports indicating the team was preparing for more in-depth evaluation to determine the availability of upcoming games. While x-rays were clear, the severity of soft tissue damage, ligaments, tendons was the key concern. So they didn't put nothing out. When it comes to that, they didn't put out the MRI information out. So it's still up in the air, bro. Like, I'm sorry I don't got no more for you, but they're not giving us nothing really. They're not giving us nothing. The only thing they're giving us is the x-ray. They're not giving us nothing about the MRI. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't feel like he's going to play. I don't think he's going to play against the Lions. Would I want him to play? Yes, if he could, if he's able to. If he has ligament damage in his hand, of course, don't do it. But I'm gonna say this, man. The more games that he missed, the more speculation in the offseason is going to be when it comes to the quarterback situation, because they're not just going to get a backup. They're going to get a backup that can be a starter. That's what they're going to do. It's not going to be a backup like, oh, we're going to go get Carson Wentz. We know he's just a backup. No, they're going to get a backup that can be a starter. That's going to be the difference, because the more games that JJ McCarthy missed, I believe in JJ McCarthy. I think he has that dog. I think he can be a good quarterback. But let's keep it real, Viking fans. If he does not play for the remainder of this season, so hypothetically speaking, when the MRI results come back, if he even got an MRI, if they come back and he can't play, bro, we're in trouble when it comes. He might be in trouble when it comes to him being the starting quarterback in 2026. I'm just being honest. I hope I'm wrong, because I feel like he deserves to be the starting quarterback in 2026, but we shall see. We shall see. JJ has weak bones and will never survive a playoff win. Oof. Blindsided, that happened often, not to coach. Yeah, they try to blame it on the coach, bro. They're like, oh, it's Kevin O'Connell's fault. I'm like, bro, like, how is it his fault? Brian O'Neill missed his assignment, and JJ McCarthy didn't even look on the right side of the field, bro. He didn't even look. Pre-snap, I don't even think he looked on that side, bro. I'm not making this up. When I went live for the game, y'all. It was like I said, it was slow motion. Everything was moving in slow motion. Like how Brian Burns was rushing JJ McCarthy, snapped the ball in shotgun formation. And when I seen number 0 and nobody was blocking him, I said, what's Brian O'Neill doing? I literally said on the live stream, throw the ball, JJ. Then he gets hit. I'm like, oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh. That was terrible. That was terrible. He got destroyed. Yeah, he did get destroyed. That's means Royce can play in the league. Then JJ can. What do you? JJ is out until next season. We don't know officially what injury is. Nah, don't say that. Don't say that. Exactly. People said Bryce was a bust. Yeah, people think everybody's a bust. It's called half-field progressions. He did what the play call dictated, and what the coach preaches might be for development, or coach has trust issues with quarterback half-field progressions. I don't know, man. But I'm thinking to myself that he needed to look on the right side. Like when you snap the ball, you gotta look. You gotta look at the whole field, bro. I don't know, man. Facts. Dot. Yeah, bro. I'm offering. Can I be honest? JJ isn't the move. You don't think he is? Pray for the Eagles and the Niners play in the playoffs. So yeah, JJ isn't good for teams. What? Bryce Young wasn't the move. Now Panthers fans switch up. Come on. I feel like JJ McCarthy is gonna be a good quarterback. I really do. Had Daniel Jones in the same quarterback room. Now it's JJ. Oh man, draft a quarterback, please. I don't know, man. I think JJ could be the answer, bro. Kevin O'Connor is not a good coach to me. Sammy D helped the Seahawks overcome the Rams. That's tough win. Fact. Shout out to Mike in the building, baby. Shout out to Mike in the building. JJ McCarthy, no, yeah. Hashtag fire emote. Kevin O'Connell. Who wins the game tonight? I got Niners. Can we start a GoFundMe with McCarthy? Kid, get some milk. Oh man, no reason to play McCarthy. You've seen his peak. Let the old man rest. So his body heals. Oh man, Mike, you out on JJ McCarthy? Dang, sign Malik Willis. I think that's a good signing. 14 wins last season. No way he plays the game in 3 days. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he's playing. I don't think he's playing for the rest of the season, to be honest with you. I honestly don't feel like he's going to play the rest of the season. And since he won't, I promise you there's going to be so many rumors about quarterback for the Vikings. There's going to be so many rumors. Viking fans will side. I hate the number 0 as a uniform. Yeah, man, number 0 was rushing him. I said, oh, throw the ball, JJ. I will never become an Eagles fan, bro. I say that respectfully, bro. They going to get Phillip Rivers. I think McCarthy has talent. I just think he has the body of a man. I think JJ really can play, bro. Some of the throws he made against the Giants, Jordan Addison was dropping dimes, bro. Jordan Addison, Jalen Naylor dropped the dime. I think Justin Jefferson dropped the pass. Listen, everybody's dropping passes, bro. And then some people try to give the excuse, well, he needs to have a little bit more touch on his throws. But at the end of the day, bro, if it touches you in the hands, bro, you got to catch that ball, bro. He'll learn when it comes to the touch and able to get it to the wide receiver without throwing it 100 million miles per hour. But if it hits you in the hands, I'm not giving these wide receivers any excuses, bro. If it hits you in the hands, you got to catch the ball, bro. You getting paid the big bucks to catch the ball. Catch the freaking ball, bro. Respectfully speaking. So I don't understand how, all these wide receivers, Jordan Addison, I think he got hands, right? He's dropping touchdown passes and everything. I'm like, man, what's going on? Niners. Yeah, I'm about to do I might do that live stream. I'm thinking about doing it. I might miss a couple of minutes though. I hope JJ goes to another team. Okay. Let the 49ers get McCarthy and he'll retire in 2 years. Dang. Go Birds. I'm going to see the best backcourt in basketball tomorrow. Oh yeah. I'm going live for that game tomorrow. Trust and believe that. I'm going live for that game. It's definitely going down. Everybody that's in the building, make sure you Super Hawk smash that like button. Hit the subscribe button. We are going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, and I truly feel that way. I'm also going to be going live for primetime games. Not every primetime game, but I'm going to be going live for primetime games because I have another channel where I cover my Sixers. I cover the Phillies as well. So it's going to be hard to do every primetime game for football, but I will be starting to do primetime games as well as every single Minnesota Viking game every single season. But shout out to everybody in the building, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to Sarah in the building. Who we rooting for today? I'm going for the Niners. But then I got mixed feelings because I'm a Phillip Rivers guy. So I got mixed feelings. I got mixed feelings about this. Yeah, I got mixed feelings. Yeah, I got mixed feelings about this. Yeah, who you I don't know. I don't even know who's playing. It's the Niners and the Colts. Niners and the Colts. Shout out to my 40th Christmas. Okay, okay. That's what's up. I'm going Colts. You going Colts? Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. I want Colts to win for maximum chaos then. Nah, man. The Niners, I want the Niners to listen, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I kind of want the Niners to get to the playoffs because everybody keeps using these excuses about injuries, bro. The Niners been getting hurt. They've been hurt. And guess what? They're still playing pretty darn good. The Niners been hurt. And also, they're still in the playoff conversations. They lost their quarterback. They lost the best linebacker. I can't even go. I don't know all the players that got hurt, but I know for a fact they lost the best linebacker in the game. And guess what? They still playing. They still playing. Hey, brother man, why you got Down sim? Why you got that on my on Jesus, man? What's going on, man? What's going on with that, bro? Unmixed feelings, Niner game. Niners clinch yesterday. Niners should change their logo to medical sign. But the Niners ain't using that as an excuse, bro. A lot of teams use it as an excuse, bro. Like a whole bunch of excuses. Whole bunch of, oh, my team's hurt. Hey, listen, everybody's team is hurt. Everybody got players hurt. But the Niners are still in the playoffs, bro. The Niners are still in the playoff hunt. I don't know where they are. Matter of fact, let me look at the playoff hunt real quick before I even yappity yap about it. Let me just look it up real quick because I got to make sure I know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? All right, so far right now, the Seahawks are number one. They're the number one seed. The number two seed is the Bears. It depends. Listen, this is when it starts to get tricky. Hold on, let me see. This is a lot of teams are. The Niners got 10 wins. Man, all right. So let me look at this real quick. Let me look at this. It's a better. All right. So look, I'll just say this: top seed battle: Seahawks, Rams, Bears, and 49ers all in contention for the coveted number one seed. So the number one seed is not determined yet, right? I think if the Seahawks win one more game, I think it's a wrap, right? Now, all right, let's go. Division races. So they got the Bears versus Packers and Lions, which the Lions, I don't think the Lions got a chance. The NFC South, Panthers versus Bucks. I think that's for grabs. I don't know, man. I don't know if the Panthers or the Bucks going to win that division. That could go either way. Eliminated teams: Cowboys, Vikings, Giants, Saints, Commanders, Falcons, Cards are officially out. Ain't that some bull crap? Ain't that some bull crap? I don't like that, man. I don't like reading that. It ain't supposed to be the Vikings ain't supposed to be out of the playoff race, man. The Vikings supposed to be the number one seed. But yeah, we clinched playoff spot. I'm trying to get to the. All right, so clinched. There are 2 available playoff spots. So we got, all right, so Seahawks are the number 1 right now. Bears are number 2 right now. Eagles are number 3 right now in the NFC. Rams are number 5. And 6 is the 49ers. And everything else in the hunt, the Panthers, the Packers are in the hunt. Where's the Buccaneers? Oh, and the Buccaneers and the Lions. Okay. Now, when it comes to the AFC, the Broncos are number 1 right now. The Patriots are number 2 right now in the hunt. But, the Jags are number 3. The Steelers are number 4. The Chargers are number 5. and the Bills are number 6. Texans are number 7. On the bubble is the Colts and the Ravens. Eliminated is the Chiefs, Dolphins, Bengals, Jets, Titans, Browns, Raiders. And then on for the NFC again, the Vikings, the Cowboys, the Falcons, and the Saints, the Commanders, the Cards, and the Giants. So yeah, man, it's a lot of stuff going on right now. A lot of stuff going on right now. Bosa and Warner are hurt and still 10-4, second in the West, 6 in the NFC. Chances to be number 1 seed by winning the next 3 games. Colts, Bears, Seahawks. Yeah. You need a lot of help. The Niners going to need some help if they want to be the number 1 seed, but there is a slight chance that they can be the number 1 seed still. Panthers have a big lead on Temple now unless they lose. Okay. Is a Juju McCarthy was better, we would be the best. Man, I feel like JJ McCarthy, man. I just feel like the coaching, I feel like Kevin O'Connell, his play calling earlier in the season held that man back. And then on top of that, I hate to say injuries. Injuries keep on messing everything up because he keeps getting hurt. He just keeps getting hurt. So your son is our tournament little girl, but so are Lombardi. Oh yeah, y'all got trophies. Yeah, y'all got them trophies. All Kyle Shanahan does in playoffs is reach the NFC Championship games. No help, just win out. But shout out to everybody in the building. I'm about to get off. I think I might be going live for the 49ers game, to be honest with you. I think I might be going live for that game. What y'all think? Should I go live for the 49ers game? I think I might go live for the game. I might. Yeah, Niners control their own destiny. They got to win out. Yeah. Go live is blessed. It blessed us with a great game last night. Yeah, it did. It was amazing. Yeah, last time was Seahawks Rams was crazy. Yeah, that was a crazy game. I'm gonna be a little late though. I gotta set it all up because I wasn't planning on going live for the game. But yeah, on this channel we cover primarily the Minnesota Vikings. Everybody's welcome to the YouTube family. Whether you're a Viking fan or not, we're also going to be going live for primetime games on this channel. No, we're not going to go live for every primetime game, but we will be going live for primetime games. And it's because I love football, and it's because I know for a fact I got a lot of people that are subscribed to this channel that are not just Viking fans. So, and I just love football. I mean, and I want to see good football, especially these games are so meaningful for a lot of these teams. The Colts are trying to win out to get to the playoffs. The Rams are trying to win to get to the playoffs. So these are good games right here. So, but shout out to everybody in the building. I am getting off, and I want to say have a wonderful, wonderful day, each and every one of y'all. I will be back live possibly in about 15 minutes. About 15 minutes. I should be able to have everything good by 15 minutes. But yeah, shout out to everybody that's in the building. Appreciate y'all. Have a wonderful day. I'm out. Peace.